Welcome everybody, it's to the Draft Brian Film Room, and today we're going to take a look at Washington State running back Max Borghi. If you're unfamiliar with these, what I like to do is I like to take clips from different games of these prospects to just kind of show you and highlight the type of prospect that they can be. And before we get started looking at the clips with Max Borghi, make sure not only you subscribe to the channel, you follow me on Facebook, Instagram at draft_Brian. Also, this used to be called the NFL Draft Geek Film Room, but the site is no more. So I'm actually going to be selling the naming rights to my film breakdowns. These often get thousands of views, especially come draft time. So if you are someone who wants to advertise your business or your YouTube channel or your website, hit me up. You can contact me through social media, or you can also find my email address on my Twitter account. So if that's something you're interested. But let's get into Max Borghi and let's see why he is one of my favorite prospects so far in this 2021 draft class. With Washington State being a pass-happy team, a team that likes to throw the ball probably 50 to 60 to 70 times a game, they used him a lot on swing passes, and this was a great way to use Borghi and get him out in space, get the ball out to him. He showed his good hands, he showed his quickness, being able to make defenders miss, and they picked up a lot of yards on these swing passes. Nice to see Borghi run a more elaborate route tree, because he ran so many swing passes, but there was a few instances we see here where Borghi runs kind of an angle route. We see him attack. Usually you want to set up this linebacker to kind of bite maybe outside, so maybe you're selling the flat route. But he does show the ability to kind of make it in that angle route cut inside. I would have liked it to be a little bit crisper, but he does once again show that he's able to run some different types of routes. Now, I did highlight a lot of his swing routes at the beginning, and here's another one, but the reason I wanted to showcase this one a little differently is just his quickness and change of direction ability. Here he's going to fake an inside, like he's going to run an inside zone, and then he's able to cut back outside for this catch. It's just showing his ability to kind of change direction. But then it's this out here. And one of the things about Borghi that I really like about him is his elusiveness and his ability to make defenders miss. And here he shows he's able to make this catch and get outside, and he's able to stiff arm and stay in bounds, maintain his balance to get this extra yards and nearly a touchdown. As we see from this angle, able to make this catch, kind of give the stiff arm, and then extend the play to, as I said, for that near touchdown. Now, Max Borghi is a lot more than just a receiver out of the backfield. He also shows the ability to be a weapon in the run game. So as we see, he's going to get the ball on an inside run, maybe a little bit of an off tackle. And right here you look and you see, hey, maybe he's got this gap right here. But as he goes, this defender comes off, and he's able to make a lateral cut outside and then show his burst to get past the line of scrimmage and into that second level. So if we watch this at full speed, once again, just shows this quick lateral cut to his right, and then the burst and the speed to get the first down. Here's another look at it. Once again, quick lateral cut, get to the outside, pick up the first down. Yet another example of his lateral cutting. Once again, hole's not open, make a slight lateral cut outside. One more clip of his lateral cutting ability. Here they're along the goal line, and you think a lot of these times, hey, we're spreading them out, let's throw the ball. But Borghi also shows not only does he have this ability to catch passes, this ability to make cuts and make defenders miss, but he does have some power to his games. So as we see here, up the middle, makes that quick lateral cut, and then he's met at the goal line. Most smaller receiving backs are going to get tackled here, but look how he keeps his feet moving, and he's able to get himself off that block and into the end zone. So we look at it another time, we see this lateral cut right there. He sees his defender, puts his foot down, gets outside, and then bowls his way into the end zone for that touchdown. Another thing that stands out to me about Max Borghi is his vision as a runner. So not only is the quickness, the physical traits there, but he's able to see holes opening and seeing defenders. And that's the case here. He's going to get the ball on a draw. And he's got this lane, and he's got blockers. It looks like these two guys have got it sealed off. This lineman's going to attack this linebacker, and maybe, Borghi cuts it up here. But as he sees here, you see this defender coming off to the outside, that the lineman's kind of whiffing on the block. And he's able to see that, put his foot down, and cut up field to get the near first down. So as you see here, he sees him coming off, and that vision to set up his block and cut up field is pretty impressive. And lastly, another example of his vision, the thing I like about this is he sees the linebackers flowing. Once again, a little bit of a draw. He's got this lane, and he's watching this linebacker, because this linebacker's got a free run. He could come and fill this hole and stop him. So Borghi, as he's running, sets it up like he's going to go here, sees this guy coming, catches this guy flowing, and he's able to put his foot down and cut back up field for the first down. And he's using that linebacker's momentum against him. So as we see here, sees him coming, puts that foot down or stutter steps, and gets upfield. So not only is Max Borghi just a receiving type back, but he does show that he can carry the ball in this league because of his vision, because of his lateral agility, even that contact balance. Now, Borghi has gotten some lofty comparisons. I've seen some Christian McCaffrey type comparisons. It's hard for me to go in that direction just because Christian McCaffrey is arguably the best running back in the NFL right now. And I like Borghi, but he's not to that level. And maybe he will show it this upcoming season. The guy that I like to compare him to is a bigger Danny Woodhead. Danny Woodhead came into the league and really thrived with the New England Patriots, using him as a receiver out of the backfield, lining him up as a slot receiver. I think Max Borghi can not only do that, but do it at a better level. At 5'10", 197 pounds, he's not a small back. I mean, he's not 6'2", 225 pounds, but he's thick and, bigger. And he's not going to be a between the tackles workhorse, but we're seeing in today's NFL that guys like him are having success. In today's spread, pass-happy offenses, a running back that can line up in the slot, that can catch passes out of the backfield, that can run the ball on the outside, can have success. Now, I don't think he's going to be a lead back, but I think in an offense where you can kind of pair him up with more of a traditional runner, I think he can have a lot of success in this league. Maybe kind of how the Saints used Alvin Kamara while they still had Mark Ingram. Well, that's going to go ahead and do it. I'm a big fan of Max Borghi. I think he's a guy that could easily be a strong day 2 pick. If you like what you're listening, you like what you saw, make sure you you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram at draft_Ryan. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time.